What is up, my YouTubers? It's Jennifer, and I'm coming at you with a mental health check-in. Yay! Okay, so tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm probably going to upload this, obviously, after Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving. So basically, I'm coming at this with you guys today because I've been kind of in this weird funk lately. It's like I turned 37 on October 30th, and ever since then, I feel like I have just been like either really lazy or I've gained like so much fucking weight. I don't know how to explain it. It's a girl thing. I know according to Jim, he's like, you know, you look great, whatever. The other day I was trying to do something. I think I was putting my clothes away or something. And I tried on a pair of pants and they didn't really fit me. So I got really upset and I started crying hysterically because I'm like, none of my clothes fit me. I'm like, oh my God. And then it dawned on me that, well, okay, what have I been doing? I haven't really been doing anything since I left my, Flaming Amy's. I've been basically trying to get the house painted and organized and put together and you can only do that for so much. And pretty much all I do is sit down and don't really do much. I'm not trying to make this video like, well, then get off my lazy butt and actually do something about it and stop whining and having this self-pity party. I understand that. It's more the fact that I haven't had motivation to get up and do anything, really. I've been so focused on trying to get the house just a smidge, like, good or organized. So that's less to do before the wedding. And or like tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So my mom's going to come over and not like my mom cares. I mean, my mom's not going to care, but I still want the house to look nice. I mean, who wouldn't, right? It's my first home. I've never owned a home. I've always rented, right? Or lived with family. I mean, minus a brief moment with a halfway house and some friends. But other than that, it's like, it still hasn't dawned on me that I own this home. I went walking around my property yesterday because I wanted to get outside and Diego is ecstatic. And I just wanted to take a look at some of the old sheds that are out back just to see what's in them, just to see what we need to tear down and take, like, hopefully before the wedding, we can get a really, really big dumpster brought to the house and put everything that has been left in the yard in that dumpster. I mean, there's things in the yard, like in the back, like a couch, an old mattress, electronics, things, it's over 2 acres of land. And when you have that much land, of course, you're going to have a little dumping ground, but I still kind of want to get it out because it's our land now. And I don't want junk in our land, and especially before the wedding, even though the wedding's probably only going to be in like one little area of the yard, people might want to walk. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're going to have alcohol. We're probably going to have an open bar. So if people decide to wander around, I don't want anybody I don't know. That sounds stupid. And as I'm rambling on about that, that's another thing. I was crying hysterically the other day, not only because my pants didn't fit, but I tried on one of my favorite shirts and it was getting a little tight in the arms and my belly stuck out and I didn't like it. Like I had a pooch and it was driving me insane. And I know I'm having this whiny pity party right now, but it's really affecting my confidence and my self-esteem. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, I'm like, I don't want to be a fat bride. And I know that sounds really stupid. I am well aware that it sounds really stupid. But at the same time, it's like, I got married when I was 20 to my ex. And at the time, we only had like 2.5, 3 months to plan a wedding. I mean, we didn't really, I didn't get the whole experience of actually like wedding dress shopping and all of this other stuff. So this wedding is like the wedding and it's going to be my dream wedding. And it makes me really sad because I'm like, I want to go try and dress this so badly. But I would try dresses to my body size now. And yes, you get them tailored and stuff later on. You do fittings. But what if I try a dress now and it looks good on my body type now, but then when I tone up and lose the weight before the wedding, it doesn't look good? I mean, I know that sounds stupid, but it's a struggle. But I don't know. It's been interesting. I finally got the back bedroom set up to where with my workout equipment and stuff. I still have to kind of like organize it and clean it up a little bit because I have some things in the way, so I can't really like use the floor to do any workouts. But I like the back room because the TV is hooked up to cable back there, and I call that the little workout room. I definitely desperately need to finish painting that room. And then the small bedroom used to be Jim's stream room. Well, since we have really crappy internet service, he decided to take his entire PC to Mom's house, which kind of sucks because it's give or take 30 minutes away from where we live, which basically means if he ever wants to stream, he has to drive all the way. He doesn't mind, but it's kind of like, then it's, getting back here, and it's just kind of lonely sometimes. If you see me keep looking down, because of course I'm playing my game, but it gets lonely sometimes. But at the other hand, I get a lot more done without him here. And I hate to say that sounds really rude. It's more like I'm not distracted, because when he's here, I had projects that I needed him to help me with, like our toilet. We had to buy a toilet for the guest bathroom, the hallway bathroom, because the toilet that was in there didn't work. And so we bought, that toilet, it's a really nice toilet. I think it was only like $150 or $200. It was like really cheap. It was like the cheapest toilet that you can buy, but it's a really nice toilet. We were going to put that in the master bedroom. I might end up actually buying another toilet and putting it in there, but either way, it was one of those things where it was sitting in the hallway bathroom for like forever, not put together, and then there was other tiny little things that I could have done the toilet myself. I could have done these other things myself, but at the same time, I know Jim kept saying he was going to do it, and we wake up, and then all of a sudden it's like we're doing like this or that, and then all of a sudden we look and it's like 6 o'clock at night, and I feel bad because he hasn't really had the energy to do anything. And when I can do it over him, then he feels bad because he wants to at least contribute something. Plus, he just started going back to work, which he's ecstatic about. And then that makes me feel like crap because I'm like, well, I'm spoiled sitting at home, kind of like taking care of the house and making sure the house is organized, like housewife type thing. I'm kind of spoiled right now doing that. But at the same time, it's kind of like 2 incomes is better than 1. So I kind of want to go to work part-time. It's a lot. And then the stress of running out of money. And I say that because, we've had to have, paint and wallpaper and everything else. We had to get a new car because his car was wrecked. And yes, we got some of the insurance money back from the car, but then that car broke down and we couldn't get it fixed. I mean, I can't remember exactly what's wrong with it. We still have it. We have to get it towed to Mom's neighbor's house so he could fix it, but we had to get a different car. So it was just like a lot of stupid, unnecessary things. The stove, I did not have to spend that money on the stove. I could have gotten just a cheap, $500 to $700 stove. I wanted my dream stove because, one, if I'm a homeowner now, which still sounds really crazy to me because I still don't even acknowledge the fact I'm a homeowner. I've always rented. So I think that's another stressful thing. I keep thinking I have to hurry up and get everything painted and put together and put on the walls and all the stuff, because by the time it's all finished, we're going to be like trying to plan a wedding, and then all of a sudden we're going to get married and then we're going to have to move. And it's like, well, we're not going to move at all. We own this, this trailer. We own the land, we're not moving. But it's like the stress of the wedding too, because I want to start buying things for the wedding. I want to go dress shopping, and I don't really have too many people to go dress shopping with. I would like my sister to go. I think I asked her, but I know Mom will go with me, which is fine. I just wish I had my friends closer because my friends are now out of town. They're in the state. They're just a couple hours away. And then it's like the stress of trying to set up um, tastings, going to the rental places to get a price point of like chairs or tables, or if it's cheaper to rent a tent versus buying one, the setup fees, if we want catering, if we don't, how much alcohol do we need? It's so much stress, and it's like we rescheduled the wedding. We were supposed to get married October 9th, and then we rescheduled it to March 26th, which is a Saturday. I picked that date, I think, because I didn't want to get too far into summer where it will be really super hot. And I didn't want a winter wedding because we still want it outside. And, February is still too cold. End of March is getting kind of in that nicer springish weather. Hopefully it won't rain, but then we're going to have tents anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't know. It's just been hard lately because I feel like I'm such a lazy person, and I hate that feeling. I haven't had like almost no motivation to do almost anything at all. I mean, I do the little things. Like, I do my normal, like, loading and unloading the dishwasher, laundry, sweeping and mopping the floors, taking care of the animals. I do the general things, but, like, to actually sit there and work out or eat healthy or take a walk outside. It's just, I don't know. I got lazy. It is so hard to find motivation. And I don't know if that's a depression thing. I don't know if it's because I don't really have many friends. I don't know. It's really weird. All right. So today it is March 12th, 2022. Yes, I filmed that video in November, and I'm adding this to that video because a lot of the issues are still going on with me that I talked about in that video. First off, I am in a sports bra, so hopefully I won't get demonetized because I am currently trying to film a clean out closet and drawer haul finally because I have to accept the fact that I am probably not going to lose weight and get into a size 5 again because I am lazy AF, if you can figure that out by now. On that note, I'm going to start there. So, yes, I complained in November, and yes, I say I complained in November that I have gained weight. And I know why. I kind of addressed that already. It's because I sit at home and I do absolutely nothing. When in reality, I actually do a lot. I'm constantly always running around this house doing one thing or another. Currently, right now, I'm not. I'm sitting down because my camera battery died, so I have to charge it. So I figured I would add this video to that one. Anyways, so basically, I decided to do a closet clean out haul because a lot of my clothes do not fit me anymore. A lot of the clothes that are a little tight in like the arm area, or if I don't like my pudgy belly that hangs out, they do fit and they are comfortable, so I'm keeping them. Plus, it's a lot easier to tone up a stomach, in my opinion, than it is to actually kind of fully lose weight. I don't know if all of a sudden it's a thyroid issue or whatever, and I'm gaining weight because of that. I don't eat a lot of junk food. I do drink a lot of hot tea and water. So I know it's probably just my metabolism slowing down. I've got to accept it. I slowly am accepting it. And I think trying some of these clothes on is actually boosting my self-confidence a little bit because I'm starting to realize that, okay, I don't look as bad as I feel or I think I look inside my head. So to anybody out there struggling with mental health, that's where I'm coming at. It's because I still struggle with that so badly. Like, to accept my body and to love myself. It is so hard. It really is. But to add on to November's video, I talked a lot about like Jim starting a job and the wedding and stuff like that. Well, the wedding will happen eventually. Okay, we'll just put it that way. I kept pushing it back and we weren't ready and we don't have the money. We pretty much are broke. And it's kind of sad to say, like, how could you possibly be broke? Like, where did that money go? Well, I mean, bills have to get paid, the house renovations, vehicles, vet appointments. If you guys do follow me on TikTok, you guys know that I have gotten cats. I have a puppy now, so you guys probably have seen my Instagram pictures if you follow me on there as well. I did start cooking a lot more, so I'm going to be hopefully filming those and kind of putting those together as well. I know a lot of the videos that I posted previously, like the shopping hauls and everything, I can't do those as much anymore. I do have some items from last year that I do have to unbox and open up. So I do have some shopping videos to come up, but not like major shopping hauls. Not yet, anyways. On top of the wedding information, like I said, it will happen eventually. I do have some wedding stuff that I did buy. Eventually I will be doing a like wedding put together thing. We just haven't figured out when we're going to actually get married. There's some issues in Jim's life right now that are personal that we need to take care of first. So we're trying to take care of that stuff. And then he's also, in his head, he said he doesn't want to like plan a wedding or like set a date until he actually buys me an engagement ring. So, and I know he has this ring picked out. I mean, we went ring shopping kind of. I tried on a ring that I thought I liked because I saw it online. It was at Kay's Jewelers. I can insert a picture here of what I thought I liked, and then the one that I actually do like. They kind of look similar, but when I tried them on, I figured out that I like this one instead of that one. But either way, he says that once he buys the engagement ring and properly proposes, then we can plan a wedding. But I'm starting to buy stuff now because I already have the theme. We pretty much already know exactly what we're going to do, like the theme and stuff like that, but we can't like do anything else. Does that make sense? I can easily book cake tastings and I can go wedding dress shopping. I can do all this stuff. I think in my head, I watched that video before I'm making this one because in my head, I was complaining how I don't want to be a fat bride, which is hilarious to me. I mean, watching that back is hilarious because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be a fat bride. I don't know why I thought I was going to be. There are so many dresses out there that tailor to your body and make you look gorgeous. I mean, I just have to try them on. I have no idea what's going to be flattering on my body. And that is another reason why I decided to do this closet clean out because I have so many gorgeous dresses and skirts and stuff that I just don't wear. One, because I don't go anywhere. But it's nice to like kind of dress up and feel pretty again in your own skin. And it's giving me confidence. Another big issue that I kind of talked about, I think in that video is like the stress about Jim and me. I briefly touched on it. So yes, his PC for gaming, like Call of Duty, was at my mom's house. It wasn't in the way of my mom's. Eventually she did need an extra room for her like office space and my sister's kids to like kind of have like a toy room type of thing. So eventually he did have to like move his stuff. We don't have great internet at all. So he can't really stream, which is really upsetting to him. And I kind of felt bad because that was his only outlet. And then I would get depressed because I didn't really have an outlet. Cleaning is an outlet for me. It really is. I love to clean. It's kind of like a calming thing, but you can only clean so much. And I think that's what I was mentioning in November is the fact that I don't really have an outlet. And it was kind of sad. And then I was complaining how I sit on my butt all the time and I don't do anything. I did put my elliptical in here. You guys, like, again, if you saw any of my TikToks, you saw that I was trying to work out. I tried to do this workout challenge. I have a workout dice. I am getting a little bit better. Now that it's getting nicer outside, it's really nice to kind of go outside and walk with the animals. And now having a puppy, it really does keep me like active because you're constantly either cleaning up after a puppy after he like tears up everything or, you know, piddle pads. He's actually really, really good at going outside. It's just kind of like overnight. There's like 1 or 2 times that he'll actually go pee. He doesn't really poop inside the house. But like I said, it's only like overnight he'll pee like once. But he is really, really good at going outside. I think Diego really helped him with that one. But yeah, going back to my weight and my mental health, I think me not being able to go out anywhere because we don't have any money, we don't have much like time to do a date night. Jim constantly always wanting to play Call of Duty, which is at my mom's house, and then I would feel lonely. I would get things done, but then I would feel lonely. Or he would DoorDash, and then he would, get home so late, door dashing, or he'd get home late playing Call of Duty. It was just really hard for me because I felt like he would spend all of his time away from me, which is stupid, right? I mean, I just got into this really low, extremely low self-confidence, low self-esteem thing. And that's why I'm happy I'm starting to make videos again, or trying to, because talking to you guys really helps. Even if it's just talking to my camera. But I know a lot of people struggle with mental health, especially when they're starting to gain weight. I thought it was, I keep thinking it's my thyroid, but it can't be because I'm almost never cold. I know if your thyroid is whatever and you're gaining weight rapidly, it could be this or that. I'm not losing hair. I did start doing the Function of Beauty shampoo and conditioner, which I have those videos, and it is helping. It's making my hair look fantastic, and it feels really, really good. I mean, you could tell a huge difference. So definitely shout out to Function of Beauty, and watch for that video. I will be having that video of like the before and after. But yeah, it's gotten to the point where I've basically got so, we'll just say depressed, angry, self-harming. If you see me, you, not to like show this, but I have to, because this is reality. Hopefully I won't get demonetized for that. I'll just cover it up, but basically, if you guys can picture it, because I, in my past, was a cutter. So if that triggers anybody, I apologize, but I'm bringing it up because that's where I got over the past couple months. I got to such a low point. I mean, me and Jim at that point were like fighting. Like we were fighting, and it was just everything adding up. It was the fact that he wasn't working. We weren't making money. I couldn't find a job. The few places I'd have interviews for, something would happen, and I could not function mentally to even like go to a job interview, and like just everything. Like I got so unbelievably, overwhelmingly stressed out, and then having body image problems where I just felt so fat and so gross. It just kind of bottled all up. I bottled all of the stress and tension all up, and I took it out on Jim, and I know he's dealing with a lot of stress himself. So it was just not, these past few months have not been that great since the November mental health part of this video. But I mean, we worked through it. It's always like I flip out and I start crying hysterically, and then I can't calm down, and I'll end up taking a walk outside, even if it's middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be outside like walking around my yard because I don't know how to calm down and I can't clean. And I'm scratching my head because like I'm just thinking about it. It's stressing me out. But I wanted to say that me and Jim are fine. We always end up talking, working things out, talking things through. That helps. I haven't had that fully before. Like when I flip out, I always think I did something wrong, and I try desperately hard to make up for what I did wrong somehow, and I know that's not right. I'm still learning little things about Jim. I mean, we just celebrated our, like, I won't say anniversary, but March 8th was kind of like the first day last year that we kind of officially made us a couple. So yeah, but all in all, I'm doing a lot better. I needed this try-on haul. I needed to kind of just pick myself back up. There will always be days where I'm going to not feel good. I think I've had more bad days than I have had good days in the past few months. And it's really hard for me to look down, and I'm looking down right now at my pudge. It's kind of like I've gained weight, but I'm not pregnant. And we keep trying for a baby, and I get very discouraged because I keep thinking that miscarriage messed up my body. And out of all the research I've researched, they say it could take anywhere from six months to a year to get back in a regular cycle. And I know being 37, it's even harder. So it's all of that added to my stress and overwhelmingness and low self-confidence, low self-esteem, because I thought something's wrong with my body. And I thought, since I've gained so much weight, I can't get pregnant because now, according to my, whatever the BMI thing, I'm obese. Which, yeah, according to that thing, I am obese. I mean, to be honest, okay, how about this? To be completely honest with you guys, because I'm sure you guys are curious, I went from like 130, 128 to 130 to like 176 since August, which that's like what, 40, 50 pounds I've gained since August. That's phenomenal. I mean, that's huge. And I know I say that because that's why my mental health has plummeted, and it's really hard. And I know I can sit there and whine about it. And I'm telling you guys this on purpose because there are so many people out there who are struggling. And I want to give you guys my experience and my mental health and why it's affecting me personally. And hopefully to give somebody else encouragement, or just to say, hey, you're not alone. Okay. If you feel self-harming or suicidal or anything, you're not alone. I mean, everybody struggles. And I've been struggling really, really hard. But I have been making a lot more TikToks than I have videos. I've lost all motivation to even do YouTube videos. But I'm not going to make this video even longer because I know that part of November is really long. So on that note, overall, as of today, I am doing much better than I have been. I've been kind of slowly getting used to my body and feeling a little bit more confident. I think because it's getting summer out, and I've realized that, you know what? I'm pretty much married now. Jim's not going to go anywhere. I don't need to impress anybody. I mean, I think watching a lot of real people on TikTok helps a lot too, because I can watch these people on TikTok in like sweatpants and pajamas, and their hair's all a mess, and they don't give a flying rat's butt. So it's kind of like, I should be that happy, and I should be that, whatever. So that's what I'm making this video for. On that note, thank you guys for following my journey this entire time. I am trying to do a little bit better. I'm trying to put together, as of this past few days, an actual schedule of videos and what content I'm actually going to film. And on that note, if you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns, please list them below. I would love to answer anything, or just comment something positive to me or to anybody out there. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, please. Like I said, I probably make more TikTok videos than I do YouTube. If you have any suggestions for videos, that would be great. I'm desperately trying to get Jim to do another video with me. Hopefully he will soon. But on that note, I will see you guys later, and you guys stay awesome.